I have a surprise for you. Welcome to 9 Minetta. And I have a lot of details I want to show you about this brand new construction townhouse in the heart of the village in New York City. But one of the things that makes it so cool is that it has its own parking spot. Now, for those of you who know New York City, you're probably saying, what? You can get your own parking spot in New York City? No one has parking. For those of you outside New York City, you're like, what are you talking about? There's tons of parking everywhere. But in New York, it is hard to find because we're on this island. And what's even harder to find is your own parking spot in your own garage with your own curb cuts that has an electric charging station. So, in order to highlight this house and that feature, I reached out to our friends at BMW and I said, listen, you got the i7, it's brand new, it's amazing, it lights up, it's got a movie theater in the back seat. I want to use the all-electric i7 to showcase 9 Minetta Street, our brand new townhouse in the village. And here we are. So thank you to BMW. It is super cool. I love this car. I might not actually give it back. But the house, 7,200 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, across 7 levels, over 1,300 square feet of amazing outdoor space, water features galore. Everything is so cool with a European feel. I've got a lot to show you. Let's go. Let's start here. First of all, this entrance is incredible. Look at the stone on the floor. Pay attention to the level of detail in even just like the grout. Look at this stone. Imported, the grain, like the detailing is amazing. You have access to your garage here with the charging port, like I mentioned, and then you come up the steps into your floating entryway. This is kind of that center moment in the house, you know, and when you go into homes throughout Europe, you have this, you kind of have that receiving room. Only in the United States, especially in New York, do you just have a coat closet and then a kitchen and a living room and then bedrooms and stairs. In Europe, where people are polite, you come inside, you have a few steps, you have these moments before you're abruptly rushed into your home. So you have this gorgeous coat closet behind you with this incredible millwork. You have this amazing mirror section here so that you can check your outfit, make sure you look good. And then, before you go upstairs or downstairs, or you take your private elevator, or you go back to your garage and jump into your amazing car, look at the drama. Look at this. Double height ceilings over your grand living room. I might even call this a ballroom because that's what it could be. And then the living room opens up with these amazing glass doors out into your private backyard. And because we're here in the village and we're on Minetta, it is so quiet, it is so serene. It's like the perfect townhouse. Let's go downstairs. How fantastic is this moment? Now, when the owners bought this building, this original building, what it was, you know, before it was this, they really thought about the floor plate, the layout. What's the flow gonna be like? Just tons of pillows here. What's that experience gonna be like when you have someone over for a drink, when you have a play date with your 4-year-old? And so they dug down into the bedrock in New York City. They dug deep to be able to create this moment, to have this sunken courtyard outside that is so so cool to be able to have this experience. You have Arco lights in this house. That's what's used in museums. You don't put those in a townhouse, especially one that's over 7,200 square feet, because they are very, very expensive. And then you have amazing detail that is so tastefully done, like this incredible gas fireplace and this amazing stone. And these high walls create amazing art moments. I mean, this is actually, if you look at it, this is made out of pieces of a keyboard, like an original keyboard. Oh, I guess we all still have original keyboards. I feel like I'm on my screen all the time, but like these are all keyboard pieces, you know? Eventually, once everything is just in our brains, we're gonna look back at this and be like, what was that? And then we'll just turn everything into pieces of art, as we do. And this house is a piece of art. You wanna see something fun too? Come this way. Take a look at this. It's what we call our Harry Potter room. So it's unfinished, and it's storage space, but it's so fun. Imagine if you had a little kid, or if you needed like a little safe room. It's super thick, heavy door, and then it's just cinder blocks and totally set up. I don't know, I think it's like kind of cool. In New York, I'm so obsessed with finding little spaces that are also completely hidden. If I didn't know it, I would just look at all this stone and just assume that this is a wall. And then you get to open it up and you find fun moments like that. Anyway, I like it. Downstairs, you also have extra storage. There's a powder room on this floor. The elevator comes to this floor as well, so guests can come up and down the whole house. But I'm gonna take the stairs. Let's keep going. The second level is for eating, for drinking, for the party, for hanging out. And what's great about this house is that you have so much space. But actually, before I show you this floor, pay attention to these stairs. These stairs are not wood. These stairs are not just plaster and covered up. These stairs are acrylic. And what that means is that one, they're soft. Like they're soft on your feet. Like you can actually feel the difference. When you live in a 7-story townhouse, you're going up and down the stairs all day long, even though you have an incredible elevator. But you are gonna use these stairs a lot. And it also means is that it allows for light to pass all the way through. Because I can see all the way to the top of the house right there. We have a lot of house to go through. So there are no dark moments in the home at all. In most townhouses, you know, they're middle of the block. You have light in the front, light in the back. And in this house, because of the way the staircase was constructed, it just allows light to come through the entire house. It's like a light well instead of a stair well. Behind me is our dining room. Formal dining. You've got a great gas fireplace. The windows look directly out over your courtyard. And then here, we have the kitchen to end all kitchens. Full suite of top appliances, multiple sinks, actually multiple of almost everything. And your island is 20 feet long with decked-in stone, which means it's a composite of glass, of quartzite, of so many other minerals. You could like cut a lemon on this and it wouldn't damage it at all. It's really beautiful, it's great to touch, and it's actually usable. You've got your own espresso machine built in here, and look at the lights. Remember I mentioned these lights downstairs? Look at these lights. And the appliance package too, look at this. You've got a Futuro. Let me see if it turns on. That's really, really strong. And it is so quiet. I'm actually gonna turn that off right now. Turn it off. Ooh. Every little detail of this house has been thought through, including the area over here. That's a great breakfast room, kind of an area to hang out. So that's a little less formal than your formal dining room over here. And then everything meets in the middle of the house, meets near that light well, meets in the center. You have another bathroom on this floor too. That's through this frosted glass. And then we go upstairs. Above the kitchen and dining and breakfast floor, we have our open plan. Now we've set this up to be kind of an extension of a living room because above us are the majority of the bedrooms. So this is a great space that is less formal than the formal double height living room we started in, and kind of like a great, could be a playroom floor. If you've got kids, could be a great lounge floor. You know, you've got an amazing space here. This could be a great den too. I could totally see a really big screen TV here, and you could set up the couches a little bit different. You have another gas fireplace behind us. Now, if you're into music, you know, we put a white piano here, so you can come and play with those keys. Or this is also a professional floor. So it's above the kitchen. You tell people to come into your house, take the elevator up to 3, and you've got your own bathroom. But then here, you've got your home office. So this is where you sit. And what's so cool about this is the positioning of the house allows for amazing light and air at all times. So like I said, most townhouses are flat. They're boring, they're rectangles. I know, I live in one. I love my house, but I live in one. And they're just rectangles with light in the front, light in the back. This house, because of how it's angled down Minetta Street, allows for so much light because I'm at the corner, I'm at the crux. I'm standing right here and I'm out over the street. And the house comes like this and I'm looking right up Minetta. I'm looking up to the New York City skyline from within my 3rd floor of this townhouse. These are those Arco lights I was talking to you about too. Museum quality. Imagine what you could do with the walls here, what you could do with this space. Now, if you wanted to close off some of these rooms, if you needed 5, 6 bedrooms more, you could, right? This could become a full bathroom. You could close this off. This could be an extra space, but I like that we're presenting it in open plan form so that you have optionality, right? You have true value add. Now let's go see some bedrooms. The 4th floor is where you have your 3 guest bedrooms. You actually have 3 guest bedrooms, tons of closet space, and 2 full bathrooms. But I love this bedroom. First of all, look how big it is. You've got built-in speakers already. You have amazing lighting. You have nice high windows. When we're in season, meaning like not winter, you've got total tree coverage here. Minetta is a beautiful street. So you've got leaves and the colors. It's really pretty. We're like kind of perched up here. You've got little birds flying around. I've seen a blue jay on this street. And again, if you're not from New York, you're like, what? But if you are and you've been here, it's really pretty powerful to see. I love this room because you can see the depth of this house. 9 Minetta has great depth and it's got these really, really fun angles. And this owner, when building it, like I said, really paid attention to the details, paid attention to the solid core doors, the millwork between the closets and everything. There is nothing in this house that is builder grade. And you'll see that across the other 2 bedrooms as well. And then upstairs, we have the primary to end all primaries. I'll race you there. How did you beat me? Okay, anyway, welcome to the primary floor. The whole floor is set up as your primary suite. It's kind of a penthouse, except we have more house to go, but now you've got sky, great sky on both levels. And then look how gorgeous. I feel like I'm in like a resort. Actually, I feel like I'm in one of those private clubs that's also a hotel in London where you've got to know someone who knows someone who knows someone to get that room. Like that's the vibe that I have here. In the bookshelf, everything, the TV that's perfectly built into the millwork, the whole room has that vibe. And you know why I also say that? Look at the spa. See what I'm talking about? Look at this stone. Look how it's matched. Look at the size of these slabs. Look at the size of this drain. Look at the size of the shower. I feel like I've been walking for a long time and I'm still in this shower. And it's so big, you don't need any doors. You know, when I was growing up, it's like one day I'm gonna make it and I'll know I have made it because I have a shower in my house that is so big, I don't need a curtain. I can just walk in, walk out. And that's what this is. I don't live in this house. You might, if you reach out to us. But that's what this reminds me of. And I love stone that has texture. I love the soft edge, so the polished edge, and how it meets the raw edge of the stone. And how they even put it into kind of the soap niche here, right? Into the shower niche. It's really, really pretty cool. And then if you slide with me this way, you'll see our double vanity. Complete storage, great lighting, perfect for makeup, for shaving, for brushing your teeth. And then you've got a floating tub. The water closet is beside me. And then you even have more room here. I mean, you could have a lounge in your bathroom. And then your closet, even though there's tons of closet space everywhere, the closet room, the cloom, is right here. wall-to-wall closets. I love warm woods because it makes me feel like I'm in a store. It makes me feel like every time I take out that sweater, or that suit, or that pair of jeans, like I'm taking it out for the first time. There's something about the palette of a closet like this, a walk-in closet, your dressing room, however you want to call it, that just is so right when the millwork is warm. Now this can be closed, right? This is a pocket door. I've got a pocket door here as well. So this can be closed. This could be a bedroom. This could be a nursery. We have a buyer that actually just came through this morning that wanted to turn this into part closet, part nursery. It's a big, great baby's room because you have so many closets. The possibilities are endless at 9 Minetta. But the piece de resistance, what I love the most, is an amazing outdoor space. Because where does the night begin? We talked about it. We were downstairs, the double height living room. But where does it end? The entirety of the roof deck is your own private garden, your own secret garden, because there's no one else here. It's your oasis. You have a hot tub, a humongous one, by the way, elevated with landscaping, irrigation, these incredible lights everywhere, full security system, your dining area over there. You could have your trellis and ivy growing everywhere. And then you've got all of West Village, all of New York City. It's all here. This is 9 Minetta, one of the most special townhouse offerings I've ever seen in New York City. 7,200 square feet, 4 bedrooms, could be more, 6 bathrooms, private parking for your brand new BMW i7. Thank you, BMW. Charging for your electric vehicle. And that's it. I'm gonna stay up here because why would I ever leave here? Thank you so much for watching.